Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. I'm on my way home, and I was trying to be quick not to pull out the camera, but it was too cute not to shoot. Let's see if I can get it. Mama and her little duckies. There's a ton of them. It was too cute not to turn around and capture it, but I'm still on a time crunch. I gotta get home. I need to pick up my pre-race packet for the tour to Mesa. And I got dinner planned, so let's get home. All right, made it home. Made a pretty good time. Kind of surprising. I didn't want to push too hard. I got my race tomorrow, but good to warm up the legs. All right, let's go pick up a race packet. Get in the house, Chippy. Alright, I'm trying to hurry as much as I can. The place isn't too far where I'm going, but with so many people participating in the race, you never know how long lines are going to be. So I'm just trying to get over as quick as I can. I know a lot of people are going to be heading over after work. Today's the only day to pick up your race packet. So let's get there. Alright, I think I'm at the right spot. For some reason that was really complicated to find this place. Let's see if we can check in. So that actually wasn't too bad. There's not a lot of people in there. I think I'm a little bit early too, so that was good. Right in the front of the line each time. But yeah, I gotta run home now. We're going out for dinner, so I want to make sure I get home in time. I still need to clean up my bike a little bit, so I'm gonna try to do that before dinner. I want to give it a good wash. Go to Final Once Over, put some new oil on there. How's it going? Yeah. The lady needed some help with the directions. The Google Maps was giving her car directions, but she said she got to the point and it wasn't where she was going. So I showed her on Google Maps how to use the walking directions instead of your vehicle directions. But we still gotta get home. There's always time for kindness. But now we gotta get home. Pretty windy out, but we're gonna attempt to wash this bike anyway. Clean bike is a fast bike. bike's all cleaned up, I like to add a little bit of bike shine. Keeps the frame looking sharp and actually helps cut down on the grime buildup. So I find that helps a little bit. So during the race, I'll have my little cheapo bike computer. I'm going to have the GoPro running. I'm going to put it on the time lapse, I think. I think this way I'll be able to get the most amount of film per the time. Because the race, I think, is going to take me 3.5 hours. And I think I get just under 3 hours of battery. So of continual video. So I think with the time lapse it'll last a little bit longer. Just put some nice fresh oil on the chain. It's running real good. In the morning I'll pump up the tires. I'm gonna run 100 psi. I might run a little less, but I think the roads, maybe 90 psi to 100 psi. I don't really know yet. We'll see how I feel in the morning. So I'm trying to keep what I'm taking with me at a minimum. It's kind of starting to add up, so I'm kind of thinking about where I can cut some corners. So I think that's pretty much as leaned out as the bike can get. But I'm going to end up wearing a watch so that I can monitor my heart rate. And then I'm going to have the GoPro and then my phone. I want to run that so I can upload my ride to Strava. And then I might take the camera that I'm recording on now with me as well. Just to get some footage like before and after the race, because the GoPro is just going to be completely eaten up with on-bike footage. So I'm kind of thinking, where can I cut some corners, because I've got so much gear right now. So I've got my kit there, tops and bottom, my socks. I've got my shoes all laid out. These are my R4s, so they're the road-specific shoe compared to my commuter shoe. And then I always take a frame pump, I don't feel really safe without it. I've got some tire levers, I've got 2 inner tubes, and I've got 2 CO2 cartridges. Again, right here I'm debating whether just to take 1 tube and 1 CO2. I don't know. We'll see. And I got my multi-tool in here as well. I never leave without that guy, so he always comes with me. And then on the bike, as far as nutrition, so I've got my 2 water bottles here. These are nice and big, 24-ounce bottles. And I've never really used before. I've never really used these before. I tried it this morning and it seemed pretty good. None energy. 1 tablet's supposed to be 16 ounces of water. So since these are 24, I'm still only going to use 1 tablet. These have caffeine in it, so I don't want to overdo it on the caffeine. And then I've got some goo. And that's pretty much the order I'm going to eat it in. Maybe start with some chocolate, because this one has some caffeine in it. And then these 2 are the strawberry bananas. These do not have caffeine in them. And then this is the little Roctane one. So that has the most amount of caffeine in it. And they all have protein in them, which I think is good. This is a long ride, and it's not a whole lot, that being said. So yeah, all this gear is starting to add up. So I'm trying to think where I can cut corners, and I think I might leave the second inner tube and CO2 cartridges at home. It's not a whole lot of weight, but when you figure I've got kind of 2 cameras, a phone, and it's just starting to add up a little bit, and plus all the little gear that I'm going to add for food. I don't want things to get too out of control on the bike. I'm just going 60 miles. I'm not I'm not going to war, so 50 miles, 60 miles, it's not really that far. But I don't know, just in a race situation, you think you have to be a little bit more prepared. So you put so much time and effort into training and researching and getting everything prepped. You want it to go perfectly. I gotta think about it. Now I'm just getting myself all paranoid. But yeah, that's my bike setup for the race. Getting pretty excited. I'm really full. I had a good dinner. I had some pasta and I had 2 huge salads. So that's gonna do me real well. And in the morning I'll have a really good breakfast. Top the energy levels off. But yeah, I'm gonna get to bed early. So stay tuned. Check out the next couple days. Hopefully I'll be able to upload this video pretty quick, and as well as the race. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Be safe.